Caucus race.
A caucus race. The caucus race is a curious race. You start where you like and you end in your place. You run in a circle as fast as you can until you're sweaty and in need of a fan. The fastest you run, the fastest you can see. You run for your life till you run like a steed.
It's a sad song. It's about the passing of time.
It's a sad song. It's about the passing of time.
It is, though.
What would you know, Alice?
Oh, yes, what do you know, Alice?
I know lots of things. You can find out so much in a book.
Oh, books. That's boring.
Hey.
We've moored the boat. Now we can go mushroom picking.
Or we could find a rabbit and scare it.
Well, that's not very nice.
Or we could play cards. I've got some playing cards.
Oh, look, it's even more boring than books.
Hey!
Oh, come on, Adina. If she's going to read, let's go do something exciting.
Yes. Race you to that tree.
Oh, last one, there's a boring old Alice.
Oh, wait.
Hello! Good book.
Not bad. Too many words, not enough pictures.
Ah, but where would stories be without words?
Where would stories be without pictures?
Words, pictures, I suppose they're just as important as each other. Though mathematics is even more important, of course.
Mathematics.
Undoubtedly.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Lewis Carroll.
Ah, never heard of you.
Really? I wrote this story.
Excuse me.
Eileen, for I like your dress. Very nice colour.
Thank you.
Matches the colour of the river perfectly. Who were those giggly girls ran off just now?
They were my sisters, Adina and Lorena. I thought you said you wrote this.
What
story.
curious names!
Well, not as curious as Lewis Carroll. Is that your real name?
Of course not. Charles Lutwich Dodgson at your service.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Good line. Now, listen, Alice.
How do you know my name? Oh, I forgot. You wrote this story.
I know many things about you. I know, for example, that any moment now an amazing adventure is going to happen to you. Yes, and all these people too, incidentally.
I like adventures.
Ah, and I need to get out of the way, it seems. See, it's about to begin.
Oh my days, good late!
Now that is curious.
Who are you?
I could ask you the same question.
I would have thought that was obvious.
You're a white rabbit.
The White Rabbit. If you please. And if you don't mind, I'm late. Excuse me.
Wait. Well, where are you going?
Look, I told you I'm late. And where I'm going, if you're late, get your head cut off.
My goodness.
And I'm quite attached to it. My head. I mean, you get me. So, if you do not...
Oh, wait, but where
Wonderland. Look, I know your ears are tiny, right? But you did hear me, didn't you?
It doesn't sound like Wonderland.
Well, names can be deceiving. Alice,
How do you know my name?
you told me.
Him. Mr. Charles Lutwich Dodgson, also known as Lewis Carroll.
Yeah, he knows everything.
Is that true?
Who wrote the story?
But it's my story.
That's what you think. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I need your help, okay? Follow this beat. Ready?
Very good.
Okay, Cal, you're up.
Me?
Yes, you.
Now, here's a little story which I won't break back about Alice and her sisters on the
Listen up.
river. Right, if there's one thing you need to understand.
This is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland.
Alice in Adventures in Wonderland? I don't know what you mean. I don't understand.
Yes, Wonderland.
Where's Wonderland?
It's underground.
Yes, under the ground.
Just waiting to be found.
Well, how do I get
Well,
there?
let me expound.
Now listen, Mr. Cowell, because it's my turn to explain. You must think you're high and mighty with your fancy hat and cane. This is Wonderland we're talking about. You misunderstood. Don't this my turn, don't this my time. Don't think you know my hood. So come along, Mr. Alice, because I don't want to be late. We got to get a move on or that queen's going to hate. I don't want to lose my head because I'm quite attached to it. Let's go down my rabbit home. She might just fit. I think you all fit, actually. Later. Wait.
Oh, wait! Wait, I want to know what happens. What happens next? Well, I never. How rude. I was only trying to be polite.
But the rabbit was gone, and Alice ran after it.
Oh. Wait!
Down into
rabbit?
the rabbit hole. And down, down, down she fell all the way to, well, to Wonderland, of course. And if you'd all like to come with me, we can find out what happened to her there. Surprised to find herself in a small room with beautiful red curtains covering the wall.
You would never for one moment think that you were underground. And that's certainly the tiniest door I've ever seen in my life. Oh wow. And through it, the most beautiful garden. Oh, if only I could squeeze my way through. Oh no. It's simply impossible. My head's just too large and my body's even bigger. I'll never get through the door and into that lovely garden. Oh, I never saw this before. Drink. No, I think that's the most sensible suggestion I've heard all day. Shall I drink it? Yes! Well, yes, suppose it's poison.
Now, this is a family show. Do you really think we would poison the main character?
No. No, I suppose not. All right then, here goes nothing. Oh, what a peculiar taste. A sort of mixed flavour of cherry tart, custard, pineapple, roast turkey, toffee and buttered toast. Oh, what a peculiar feeling. Oh, I must be shutting up like a telescope. Oh!
And indeed she was.
How? I'm all of 6 inches tall.
That's being generous.
At least I can get through the door. Oh, it's locked.
Oh dear, is it really?
Well, there must be a key, isn't there?
Oh, yes, there it is.
Oh, no, it's no good. I'm too small. Can't you reach it for me?
Me? I'm just the storyteller.
Well, what's that under the table?
Oh, Alice had found a tiny box. In the box was an even tinier cake. On the box was a label. Eat me, it said.
I eat it, and if it makes me grow larger, I can reach the key. And if it makes me grow smaller, I can creep under the door. So either way, I'll get into that beautiful garden, and I don't care which happens.
She ate the cake.
Oh, help! I'm opening up like a telescope. Why am I going so fast? I may hit my head on the ceiling if I'm not careful.
That is a strange sight. Suddenly too strange for this audience. They might get nightmares.
Oh, help me. Is there any liquid left in the bottle?
Only the tiniest drop, I'm afraid. But hopefully it's just enough to bring you back to your normal size. Shall we give it a try?
Yes, please.
Okay, here you go. Right.
Curious, so curious. Now I'm normal sized again. Oh, but I'll never fit through the door and into that garden. I'm not having an altogether good day today.
Time to leave Alice to sort out her own problems. Oh, good day to you, sir.
The rabbit came back. Rabbit!
Oh boy, somebody's upset.
Me? I'm upset. Look at me. I'm about to drown in my own tears.
You're such a drama queen. I'm pretty confident that's not going to happen. Anyway, late again!
Wait! What are you late for this time?
The Duchess. And let me tell you, she's meaner than the Queen.
Oh, but must you though? I'd hoped you'd stay and help me get into the beautiful garden.
Garden? What garden? You don't mean the Queen's garden?
Oh, well, I don't know whose garden it may be, but it looks beautiful.
Well, looks can be deceiving, don't you know?
Oh, but I so wanted to see the garden.
Well, on your own head be it. That is if she's still got one at the end of the day. Okay. What? Late!
What? No! These all well rabbits anyway. Keep coming and going. Now there's no one left to help me get into the garden. Help me! Now I really am drowning in my own tears. Oh, look at me, bobbing about in a pool of salty water, and not a drop to drink. The saltier the water, the easier it is to float. How would you know? You're only a mouse.
How do you like that? Can't a mouse understand the laws of physics?
Well, I don't know. Can you?
Not really. But I do know that cats like to chase me. And when they catch me, goodbye mouse.
That's the laws of nature, I suppose.
Still, it's very unfair.
Tell me about it.
Oh, who are you?
What am I, don't you mean? I'm a dodo.
A dodo? But aren't you extinct?
Good question. Perhaps you're only imagining that I'm here.
You mean I'm imagining all of this? What do you think? Well, it does seem rather strange, in fact. So maybe everything that's happened to me today so far has been a dream.
I expect you're not still dreaming.
Oh, and you must be... I don't know what you are.
I'm a lorry.
A lorry?
Yes, a lorry. Have you never seen a lorry before me?
No, I haven't. But then, I've never drowned in a pool of my own tears before, or conversed with a white rabbit, or grown the size of a house, or shrunk the size of a mouse.
Hey! Not all mice are small, you know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to imply anything. Oh, what's happening?
Your tears have dried up.
Yes, they will eventually.
Given enough time.
Well, now what? I'm soaking wet.
Speak for yourself. My feathers are damp.
And my ears are full of salty water.
Time for the caucus race.
A caucus race. It's the only way to get dry, don't you know?
Yes, of course. What's that supposed to know?
Join in, why don't you?
She's fast, this one, correct?
Long legs, no.
She's Lauren. Last time I looked away.
A caucus race.
A caucus race.
The caucus race is a curious race. You start where you like and you end in your place. You run in a circle as fast as you can until you're sweaty and in need of a fan. And
monsters, you run like a fox, you can see. You run for your life, so you run like a steed. Race is a curious race. You stop where you like and you get your place. You run in a circle as fast as you can till you're stuck in a crowd. Or when you are certain that the race is done.
Stop where you like, can you say that it's wrong? Stop where you like, can you say that it's wrong?
You stop where you like.
And say that it's
Everybody, of course. And all must have private.
You must keep the private.
I think I've got the little pocket in my pocket. One left for me too.
Very good prizes.
Good race. And they're all thoroughly dried off.
Bye now.
And your race race, the children's race.
Peculiar race. Shall we go after them? Yes, that was a very definite yes. I'm taking. Come on, let's go. Caterpillar, you couldn't be in a hurry, you'd never try.
You're very right there. How very perspicacious of you.
Oh, what a good word.
It is, isn't it? I like words. Sometimes I eat more than 10 just for breakfast.
You eat what?
Feed, words, breathe, smoke. Turn into a butterfly. It's an evolutionary process, don't you know?
Oh, well, how soon before you become a butterfly?
About this time next Tuesday, I should think. But like you said, I'm in no hurry whatsoever.
Well, do you like being a caterpillar?
Do you like being nosy?
I wasn't being nosy. I was just making conversation. I thought you said you liked words.
And who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Me? I'm Alison, and I'm having an adventure.
Really? How is it going so far?
Well, it's most peculiar. Strange animals keep running at me, telling me I'm going to lose my head if I'm not careful, and then running away again.
That sounds like a very ordinary day to me.
Well, not to me, it isn't. And I keep growing large and then small again. I can't seem to make up my mind what size I should be.
And how's your memory?
My memory?
Yes, can you remember your nursery rhymes at all?
I don't know. Should I?
Yes, of course. If you can't remember your nursery rhymes, it's a sure sign Wonderland is changing you into something else.
Something else? You mean I won't be Alice anymore?
Sometimes change is good. Caterpillar 1 week, butterfly the next.
Well, I'm not sure I want to change that much.
Recite Bar Bar Black Sheep.
Bar, bar, black sheep, have you any jam? Yes sir, strawberry or ham. A bucket for my master, a basket for my dame, and toffee for the little boy who always gets the blame. No! That's not right at all.
Well, let's try another one. How about Jack and Jill?
Jack and Jill went up the wall to fetch a kettle of mackerel. Jack fell off and dropped his cup and Jill danced happily after. No! Oh no! I've forgotten the simplest of rhymes.
One last try. Do twinkle twinkle.
Well, that's an easy one. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. Up above the world so high, like a tea tray in the sky. No! I think I'm changing into something very strange!
It's Wonderland! It has this effect on everybody. There's only one thing for it, of course.
Well, what must I do?
A piece of mushroom ought to do it. And not too large a piece. You don't want to overdo it.
And you're sure it won't make me grow huge or as tiny as a mouse?
Well, it might, I suppose. Sometimes you have to take a chance on these things.
Well, here goes nothing. I don't feel anything.
Try another nursery rhyme. Let's do, Hey Diddle Diddles. We can sing it together.
Yes, and maybe if you know the words, you can join in too.
Hey diddle diddle,
the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the fish ran away with the spoon. Again! Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the fish ran away with the spoon. Oh yes, it works! I can remember my rhymes again.
Are you sure those were the right words? They were very strange.
Yes, it's a very strange nursery rhyme. Thanks, Caterpillar.
You're welcome, Alice.
Good luck turning into a butterfly.
Will you hurry up already?
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Oh no, they're at it again.
Who's at it? Who's at it again?
The neighbors. I'm off.
Oh no. Another creature who appears one moment and disappears the next.
You know, you said 5 minutes ago.
It'll take the time it takes.
Here. Someone sounds quite unhappy. Shall we go and find out what's wrong?
Pepper. This is some pepper soup. Don't you know?
But think of the baby. He'll sneeze and then where will we be?
That baby's had enough milk for one day. Give him some hot pepper soup, that's what I say.
Pepper soup. Whoever heard of giving a baby pepper soup?
What's wrong with pepper soup?
Well, it's hardly the kind of thing to feed a baby.
What would you know?
Yes. And what would you know? And who are you anyway? You don't look like a chef.
I'm not a chef. I'm an Alice. I'm a girl. My name is Alice.
Alice. Alice is not a name, dear girl. It's an affliction of skin between the toes. Everyone knows that.
It's my name.
Don't you argue with the Duchess?
Duchess. Ah, so you're the one frightening the white rabbit.
The white rabbit? Where is he? I'll give him a piece of my mind.
Mind the baby.
Evelyn, here, you take him.
Oh!
I need to find the white rabbit. And when I do, I'll skin him alive.
No, you can't do that. He's done nothing wrong. And I can't look after a baby.
Give him some pepper soup. Here. He'll be right as rain.
You can't give a baby pepper soup.
Oh no. Speak roughly to your little boy and beat him when he sneezes. Feed him pepper soup all day and feed him till he pleases. The only way to stop the soup is feed him full of pepper soup. The more you feed him, the more he wants.
And if he hollers, suck his butts.
If he cries, just add more pepper.
Add more pepper, just add more pepper. Achoo, 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 achoo.
Speak cruelly to your little child.
And punish him twice daily.
Feed him pepper soup for tea.
And when he gets to wailing, the only way to stop the group.
It's feed him full of pepper soup.
Stop! You can't feed a baby
getting above herself, this one. Think it to the Queen of Hearts to have her head cut off.
Who are you talking to?
Why, my cat, of course.
Which cat? This cat! Oh, what a strange-looking animal. I've never seen a cat grin before.
Then you've never seen a Cheshire cat, I assume?
No, I haven't. Do Cheshire cats have a tendency to grin more than other cats?
Indubitably, our grins are our best feature, so we're told.
Oh, dear cat. I command you to grant an audience with this, Alice creature, with the Queen of Hearts.
A cat may look as a queen, you know, but I don't know about an audience.
No, and I don't like the sound of this Queen of Hearts. I'm rather attached to my head after all.
Aren't we all?
Hey, now. Come on, Duchess. It's time we went and had a chat with the Queen ourselves.
Oh, right here.
We can't leave me with the baby.
Remember, a ladle of soup every 4 hours.
Feed him on demand and beat him if he sneezes.
No! I've been left with the baby.
Baby? Who told you it was a baby?
Well, isn't it a baby?
Oh,
Oh! It's not a human baby at all. It's a piglet.
and it's hungry. Give it some pepper soup quickly.
That's better. Well, if you'd have told me this morning that I'd be feeding a piglet baby pepper soup, I'd have thought you were spinning me a very merry story.
Ah, well, that's Wonderland for you. I mean, you never know what might happen next.
Well, what is going to happen next? Where should I go from here?
That depends a good deal on where you want to get to.
Well, I don't care much
Then
where,
it doesn't matter which way you go.
as long as I get somewhere.
Oh, you're sure to do that if you only walk long enough.
Well, what sort of people live around here?
In that direction lives a hatter, and in that direction lives a March hare. Visit either you like, they're both mad.
Oh, mad. Well, I'm not sure I like the sound of that.
Oh, but we're all mad here. I mean, I'm mad. You're mad.
Speak for yourself.
You were feeding a piglet baby pepper soup a moment ago. If that's not mad, I don't know what is.
You are no help at all. I'm going this way. And one way or another, hopefully, I'll end up in that beautiful garden.
The Queen of Hearts garden. I'm not sure you want to end up there. I thought you said you were very attached to your head.
Look, stop talking in riddles. Come on, everyone. I think we should go this way.
No room.
But there's plenty of room.
She's invited herself to sit down.
How rude, dear Hatter, when there's baby. No room.
No room at all, my dear.
Oh, young people today know manners whatsoever.
Oh no, they're frightfully inconsiderate.
Move round.
Move round.
Well, may I sit down then?
Yes, of course. We would love another guest at the table, wouldn't we, have?
No room, no room.
There's no one sitting in this chair.
She's right.
She's brighter than she looks. Very well, sit down and have some wine.
Wine? I thought this was a tea party.
Whoever heard of a tea party without wine?
Who ever heard of a tea party with wine?
Oh, right, is she right, huh?
Oh,
I do believe she likes it like that.
Alice is an idiot.
No, she's in the sugar bowl.
Yes, I'm being rude about our guest.
Gotcha, got you.
Oh, woo! Alice is an idiot.
No. Don't hurt her. She is only a dormouse.
A very rude dormouse.
Yes, but she doesn't know me, that's all.
Yes, I do. You followed the white rabbit down the rabbit hole, and now the Queen of Hearts has found out, and she wants to cut off your head. If that isn't stupid, I don't know what is.
Oh, who is this Queen of Hearts?
Don't ask.
No, that's not what.
Best not to know.
No, ignorance is bliss and all that.
Silence is golden. You can leave a horse to water, but the early bird catches the worm.
You're all mad.
Of course we're all mad here. Why would we be talking to you otherwise? What day of the month is it, Dad?
The 6th, isn't it?
Oh, 2 days wrong. 2 days wrong. I told you butter wouldn't suit the work.
It was the best butter.
Yes, but some crumbs must have got in as well. I told you you shouldn't have used the bread knife.
It was the best butter, you know.
What a funny watch. Tells you what day of the month it is, but not what o'clock.
Yes, and why should it? Does your watch tell you what year it is?
Of course not, but that's because it stays the same year for such a long time.
Which is just the case with mine.
Oh, the dormouse is asleep again. Why, that's false.
Have you guessed the answer to our riddle yet? Oh dear, such poor memory too. My dear, let's remind her of the question. What's a raven like a writing desk? Why does a fox dance an arabesque? What makes Pinter picturesque? Does anyone know the answer? Why on earth do ducks have wings? Which makes you wetter, snow, and so for Pete's sake.
It's Pete.
Does anyone have a clue? You riddle me, I riddle you. We riddle two,
We riddle three.
we riddle three, and riddles make us so happy.
I riddled on.
I riddle thee,
It's riddle
till you pray for How does a watched kettle know it's what?
How does a Scotch ever know it's scotched?
How does a botch job even know it's botched?
Does anyone have an inkling?
When
It's the 12th of never. What is the weight of the feather? What the hell is wrong with the weather? Does anyone know what's what? Does anyone know or not? Does anyone give a jot? I haven't the slightest idea.
Nor I.
Well then, I should think you should find something better to do with your time, rather than waste it in answering riddles that have no answers.
That's just what the Queen said when I asked her. And I'd hardly finished asking her the question before she jumped up and shouted off with her his head.
She does that a lot.
So I'd be very careful if I were you, Alice, and avoid the Queen of Hearts at all costs.
I certainly shall, but then I'm not likely to encounter her around here, am I?
At our tea party, do you mean?
Yes. Is she invited to tea?
We never invited her.
No, but then you didn't invite me either.
Move round.
Why must we keep moving round?
If it seems I'm washing up, you
Well,
know.
what happens when we come back to the beginning again?
Suppose we change the subject. I vote for the young lady to tell us a story.
I'm afraid I don't know one.
Then the Dormouse shall.
Wake up, Dormouse. I wasn't asleep. I heard every word you fellows were saying. Yes, tell us a story.
Yes, please do.
And be quick about it, or you'll be asleep before you're finished.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little sisters, and their names were Elsie, Maisie, and Tilly, and they lived at the bottom of a well.
Well, what did they live on?
easy to take more than nothing.
Nobody asked your opinion.
Now who's making personal remarks?
Why did they live at the bottom of a well? It was a tree called well. There's no such thing.
I want a clean cup. Everyone move one place around.
I think I'm getting tired of this.
You're tired of this. Oh, it's all right for you. We have to sit here forever.
Right. Well, it was nice to meet you. I would say thank you for the tea, but I didn't have any.
Oh dear. Is she going?
I fear it is so, my dear Anne. And we so enjoyed your company.
I wish I could say the same. That poor dormouse.
Has she gone?
Yes.
She's gone.
She's gone.
May I have a biscuit? No. Now what?
Time to tell the Queen of Hearts, my dear, that Alice is here.
It's a curious adventure I've had so far, and curious all the time. I wish I could go back to the start and choose a different path all night. Perhaps I wouldn't start to lose my mind. Perhaps I wouldn't think I'm mad, or forget the right words to my nursery rhyme. But curious that isn't all bad, bad. However did I get to here? Meeting rabbits and hatters and hares. However did I end up here? In this beautiful garden alone. In this beautiful garden alone. Oh, but maybe I'm not alone.
I have been through multiple times anyway, I don't understand it. It's not my fault it ended up like this. But I still got to do it. Stop dogging my elbow!
You? Talk to me!
What? This is Rose, it's very hard to read.
Yeah, well, come round the other way.
Why don't you come round that way?
Cause the Queen has me to paint this
The
road!
Queen has been a part! That wool!
Hush! She's got your
Took off yours for her, see you
No,
missed
she
a bit.
won't. I can
What
do
did you
it.
do?
I'll paint
Oh, you
your
guys,
house.
my
Stop.
Oh,
Paint
this is
your
mine.
house.
Ah!
Hello. Would you please tell me why on earth you're painting these roses?
Well, the fact is, you see, miss, that this here was supposed to be a red rose tree, and we put in a white one by mistake, and now if the Queen wants to find out, we'll show our heads cut off, you see.
Stand before your majesty
Stand before your majesty
and stop fidgeting
and stop fidgeting
and stop repeating everything I
and
say.
stop repeating everything.
Who is this?
They don't know me, Your Majesty.
What's your name, child?
It's Alice, Your Majesty.
Alice.
Yes. Have you heard?
The Cheshire Cat said something, but then that cat talks nonsense at the best of times.
Really?
She came to see me, see? So did the Mad Hatter and the March Hare. They have warned me that there is an infiltrator in my kingdom.
An insider?
I'm not an infiltrator.
Were you invited to Wonderland?
Well, not exactly, but then I wasn't invited to the tea party either.
What was that?
I mean, no, Your Majesty, I wasn't invited to Wonderland.
So what are you doing here then? And what about all these people?
Well, they followed me.
What? All of them?
Yes.
Oh, what is it now, White Rabbit?
Well, it's kind of my fault.
Your fault? My lovely White Rabbit. What in all of Wonderland could make it your fault?
Well, Your Majesty, she followed me. They all did.
Followed you?
Yeah, they made it down my rabbit hole.
Down your rabbit hole?
Yeah, Your Majesty.
Off with her head! Off with her head!
Nonsense! You can't execute me. I'm only a little girl.
Oh, we'll see about that. Do something.
But she's only a girl.
But she's only a girl. You're as bad as the Mad Hatter and the March Hare. All willing to denounce her, they would. And then they got cold feet because she's just a child, they said. I should have all of you beheaded. Just for looking at me like that.
Oh, please don't, Your Majesty. Who would paint your roses then?
I'd paint it myself. And a better job I'd do of it too. Your Majesty! And you. What should I do with you, White Rabbit?
I don't know. Maybe be nice to me, you know.
Nice! Nice! Out of my sight! You tiresome subject! Ah! What have you to say for yourself?
Well,
Come on, out with it! I have got all day long.
I didn't mean to come to Wonderland, Your Majesty. It's like the White Rabbit said. I just followed him down the rabbit hole and then
Do you play croquet?
I swore I could learn.
Come on then. Where's my mallet? Fetch me croquet mallet. And one for the girl.
Go back, Your Majesty.
Whatever her name is. So here's the deal. You win, and you get to keep your head. But lose, and off it comes. Along with everyone else.
No, that's not very nice.
Nice again. I'm the Queen of Hearts. Who says I have to be nice? Go. Everyone grab a finger. Hit a head through the hoop and bingo. Wonderland croquet's the game to play. Why I could play it every day. Aim your finger with every care. And watch you hit that hedge up there and square. Through the hoops until you win. If you want to keep your head. White Rabbit, find a volunteer.
Oh, okay.
There's a lovely lady at the back. An expert at croquet.
What's your name? I'm sorry? Isla. Round of applause for Isla, everyone. Okay, now the Queen's technique's a bit unorthodox, for lack of a better term. So you're going to do it my way, right? So, what you do, you've got our little Sonic there. Bring the croquet mallet through your legs and then knock the head off through the cartridge. Can you do that for me? Of course you can. Oh, actually, let's get a bit. Super powered Isla. Round of applause, everyone. Well done.
So now it's your turn, now that you've been shown how to do it properly. Let the game begin.
That'll do. Hear ye, all those pertaining to the case of Her Majesty the Queen of Hearts versus Alice the human being. All rise.
We could play it every day. Aim your flamingo with every care. And watch you hit that hedgehog fair and square. Through the hoops until you win. Through the hoops until you win. If you want to keep your everyone grab a flamingo. Hit the hedgehog through the hoop and bingo. Wonderland croquet, the game to play. We can play it every day. Aim your flamingo
recipe to you. It was a summer's day, and the queen loves to cook. Recipes from a Gordon Ramsay cookbook. Strawberry jam tarts dish of the day. But the neighbour asked when he took them away. If they end up in his belly, not here instead, in the queen's own words, off with your head.
My jam tarts!
So,
By her, I suppose.
Well, no, by the name of Hearts. Didn't you hear the rhyme?
Nonsense! He hates jam tarts. It was you. Arrest her.
No.
And take her to court. And that goes for everyone else.
No. No. Let me go.
Lock her up.
that'll do. Hear ye, all those pertaining to the case of Her Majesty the Queen of Hearts versus Alice the human being. All rise. Oh, there's enough of you standing, that's fine. Court's in session.
Bring in the guilty party.
Defendant, sure.
Bring in the defendant.
Oh, no. Let me go. Let me go. I'm innocent, I tell you.
A likely story. I can see it written all over your face.
There's nothing on my face.
Strawberry jam, if I'm not mistaken. The sentence. We must have the sentence.
But we haven't had a verdict yet. How can you have the sentence when you haven't had a verdict?
Sentence first, verdict after.
Not where I'm from.
Ah, but you're not where we come from, are you?
Okay.
Your logic is depressing.
Evidence?
All the evidence you ever need, Your Majesty!
That is a lot of evidence.
Call the first witness.
Call the first witness!
Call the Mad Hatter.
Call the mad... Ah! That's me!
Mad Hatter? Mad Hatter!
Yes!
Did you see Alice eat the jam tart?
Oh yes! She ate every last one, just like that. And then she had seconds.
That's not true. He's lying.
Call the second witness.
Call the second witness!
Call the March Hare.
Call the March!
Your Majesty, who stole the tarts? She did. How do you know? Oh, look at her. She's able to itch the thief. And there's jam stains on her pinafore.
Where?
Right there.
That's not true. And they're mad, both of them. You can't believe a word they say.
Oh, can't I?
No.
Well then, I shall consider the evidence and pronounce the verdict. White Rabbit, if you please.
Good morning, Curate, Your Honour. The Crown will plainly show that the prisoner who stands before you was caught red-handed eating jam tarts. Eating jam tarts in the most alarming manner. This will not do.
All the Mad Hatter and the March Hare.
We always said she'd come to no good, drinking all our tea and leaving breadcrumbs in my pocket watch and smeared with butter.
Oh, how my ears were tired. All her chatter and her nonsense. Let's get away with me.
Let us execute today, Alice. You are so guilty, oh poor Alice. Time to own up, Alice. You are so guilty, oh poor Alice.
You hypocrite, you're in it now. I hope they throw away that key. You should have owned up to me sooner, girl. But no, you had to do your own thing. Oh, you human beings are so crazy.
Me? Crazy? It's you who are all crazy.
Did you hear that, eh?
I certainly did, Hatter. I'm most offended.
Guilty. Alice is obviously guilty. Off with our head. Off with our head.
Off with
Up with her head!
Off with
Up
her
with her
head.
head! Off with her head!
You're only a pack of cards. strange afternoon. Do you think perhaps I fell asleep by that tree and dreamt it all? No. You did? But, yes, because who can imagine a white rabbit talking? Or the Mad Hatter in a March hare chasing a dormouse around a tea table? Or the Queen of Hearts playing croquet with a flamingo? Surely it was all a dream, wasn't it?
No. Yes. It's crazy.
Oh.
It's a story.
It's you again.
Me again. I hope you enjoyed your story, Alice.
My story?
Of course. It couldn't have been Alice's Adventures in Wonderland without Alice, could it?
I suppose not.
And remember, if you liked our show, make sure you read the original book. It's even stranger than our story, if you can believe it.
I can't believe it. Oh, Adina! Lorena! Were you listening all this time?
Us? We didn't hear a thing. We've been picking mushrooms and playing cards and chasing rabbits. What were you doing all this time, Alice?
I'm not sure. Well, what do you think happened?
Come now, Alice. Adina, Lorena, it's time to go home.
Oh, but must we go?
I'm afraid it's so, yes. You see, all stories come to an end, and afterwards, everyone goes home. Goodbye, Alice.
Afloat beneath the sunny sky, lingering onward dreamily in an evening of July. Children free that nestle near, eager eye and willing ear, please a simple tale to hear. Long has hailed that sunny sky, echoes fade and memories die, autumn frost hath slain July. Still she haunts me phantom wise, and is moving on the skies, never seen by waking eye. Children yet the tale to hear, eager eye and willing ear, lovingly shall nestle near. In a wonderland they lie, dreaming as the days go by, dreaming as the summers die. Ever drifting down the stream, lingering in the golden gleam. Life, what is it but a dream?
Thank you so much. Thank you for the cast. Thank you to your viewing audience. Thank you to the sun. And we will be back in September at the Children's Centre.
Speak roughly to your little boy and beat him when he sneezes. Feed him pepper soup all day and feed him till he wheezes.
Breaking news, we're live with breaking news. A story of death from me to you. It was a summer's day and the queen loves to cook. Recipes from a Gordon Ramsay cookbook. Strawberry jam tarts dish of the day. But the neighbour passed when he took them away.
Does anyone have an inkling?
Always
the 12th of never. What is the weight of a feather? What is wrong with the weather? Does anyone know what's what? Everyone grab a flingo. Hit the hedgehog through the hoop and bingo. Wonderland croquet's the game to play. We could play this every day. Aim your flamingo with every care. And watch you hit that hedgehog fair and square.
Why does a raven like a writing desk? Why does a fox dancer, arabesque. What makes him so picturesque? Does anyone know the answer? Why on earth do ducks have wings?